We just got to level 15, so now we're level 90. And hopefully there's not too long of a queue time, but we'll see. It says less than a minute, but we'll see. Oh, there you go. Gosh. Hey, I know this guy. So Kerrigan's really good for this. Trying to think of what I would find the best unit composition.
There are not enough minerals.
I am First Ascendant Janara, and I have been challenged to Rakshir by a faction of Tal'Darim, who foolishly remain loyal to Amon. The Dark God bolsters their champion's strength. Send both of your armies to my side.
Didn't we play with this guy? I could have sworn we played with this guy.
I will emerge victorious.
Yes, they are good, but I just don't know about... well, I guess I'm going to have Fenix.
We cannot warp there.
Both of your armies must support me, commanders. No half measures. Move them near me at once.
That's the plan. So honestly, I don't know if honestly Stargates are going to be the best, because I'm not going to have access to a lot of gas, and they take a long time to build. But I will have, like I said, Fenix that can move around the map pretty easily. I'll probably drop the Arbiter suit here, and then we'll go from there. I know, right? I really want to see the energy regen too. And see if it actually is worth getting, or just getting the attack damage is going to be that much better. Because I don't think the attack damage increases the amount done by the spells. So that's the one thing that we got to kind of keep an eye out for. You know, I guess it makes sense to start making some
A group of enemies
scouts right away.
Support Amon's champion. Do not allow that to happen.
Attack incoming.
Because really, what am I going to do with all the extra minerals off the top? Might as well turn them into scouts while I'm waiting for this. Yeah, you don't need anything.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Silence Arbiter standing by. Solar rite operation.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
I think it's attack damage or... Okay, so it's attack damage or... for Fenix, attack damage or the energy regen. And then for the AI targets or whatever, the other option is attack speed or life and shields.
We must construct additional pylons. Our allies' base is under siege. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Without hesitation.
I should not have gotten supply block. That kind of hurt me a little bit.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Send your armies to me immediately. All is nearly lost.
It's not Bioterran, it's actually Skyterran. What happened is he cleared here, which made it so.
Our allies' base is under siege. Our base is under siege. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Yeah, honestly, you have to be very careful about clearing the X-Packs too soon, because then everything comes at you.
Our upgrade has our allies' base is under siege.
Yeah, if you clear the X-Packs too soon, everything comes at you.
Our foes are on the march. The enemy will fear my blades.
Our allies' base is under siege.
Oh, okay, so I think the idea is
Our allies are
you just get a straight 15% increase in
Executor Tolarian, your aid is most welcome.
Support me with your armies now, or I will cross the edge of the pit!
The enemy's biomass will provide us with
Our allies' base
The
is under
skies
siege.
are mine.
Our allies are engaged in battle. Our allies' base is under siege. Our allies' base is under siege. The firstborn have engaged. Our allies are engaged in battle.
well, there you go. So yeah, I think the idea is with the extra 15%, and I'm gonna try to read that again to see if it does anything differently. See, like what happened is, looked like it just gave it like an extra 15% and then just stopped because it didn't look like it continued there. Anyways, just keep going. I should have told him not to expand so soon. The problem is if you expand right away. So yeah, let me tell him not to expand right away. Stupid bugs. Yeah, it seemed like it just had a little burst and then it went away.
More minerals required.
The rite of Rakshir will soon begin. Amon's loyalists seek to regain control of the Tal'Darim by climbing the chain of ascension. As First Ascendant, I will exterminate these traitors. Both of your armies must stand with me to provide their psionic support.
We must construct additional pylons. We cannot...
I thought there were two of you in this fight. I expect support from both. Send your armies to my side.
Yeah, so when I did this earlier, when the very first time, not with Fenix or anything, but with all the different commanders, taking the expos, every time I tried to take the expos too soon, I ran into an issue where I wasn't able to hold my X-Pack. So giving myself the time and energy I need to do it right is actually going to be a lot better. And that way, there's only units here that you have to worry about, right? And they're only going to be rezzing here, so that's not really something you have to worry about. If you try to clear this, and then all of this, every one of those units is going to get rezzed, I guess I should say. So the big thing right now is just being able to get
We cannot work there.
enough supply depots going.
There are
While I'm just constantly trying to build up units. Carriers do take a long time to get out, but I should have Fenix to be able to take care of all the first couple waves, at least until a couple carriers get out. I would like to get that, but I don't want to rush it.
Looks like the enemy is heading for us. Let's go say hello.
The enemy is sending forces to support their champion. Match their strength.
We are unending.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Honor. Get that, that's really important. Don't want to get that until I get at least 2 carriers
More
out.
minerals required. Our allies are engaged in battle. Our allies' base is under siege. Our allies are engaged in battle.
None shall impede me. Your will made manifest.
See, like right now, there's only 2 areas that the enemy's coming from, so it's a lot easier for us to maintain this.
Speak, and you will be heard. For ire.
God, I
Research
swear,
complete.
I know how to type. I swear I know how to type.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Hesitation. Speak, and you will be heard.
Our supply is constrained.
Carrier has arrived.
8? Yeah.
There are not enough minerals.
Eltaro Adun. For ire.
I require supplicants if I am to quell this uprising. Do not delay in sending me your armies.
Now they might just go.
Our
Okay.
allies' base is under siege.
Without hesitation.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Immediately.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Ready our defenses. Our foes are on the march.
Upgrade complete.
Clonarian has joined
More
the
Vespene
battle.
is required. Our allies' base is under siege.
How, brothers?
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Glorious battle. Eltaro Adun. Our enemies will burn.
Our foes shall become our resource.
Oh, damn it.
You're the front. My greater armor is critically damaged. Has arrived. The arbiters lie on you. Carrier has arrived.
Our allies are engaged in battle. Our allies' base is under siege. Our allies are engaged in battle. Our base first we have not enough the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Yeah, I need it to be all ground or all air, because there's no way I can deal with this like this.
Our allies' base is under siege. Our allies are engaged in battle. Our probes are under attack.
Psionic support from the hybrids turns the tide in Amon's favor. Put
This
an
is
end
real
to it
shitty,
now.
because I'm not even sure carriers are going to be the way to do
Amon's
this.
worshippers are augmenting their champion's
Oh,
power.
shit.
Do not allow this to continue.
Our upgrade has finished.
Carrier has arrived.
The firstborn have under siege. Our allies' base is under siege. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Preferably all
Our allies are
ground.
engaged in battle.
These lumbering elementals have always irritated me.
I don't have
Wipe them
anything.
out if your armies are strong enough to be divided.
It's time to assemble some resources. The enemy is stunned. Attack now!
Allies are engaged. Our allies' base is under siege. Our pylon is under attack. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Alright, let's try this again. God, I'm trying to think what to do. Because, like, anything, I need Phoenix to be able to survive long enough. And I just don't know... I don't know what exactly to do. Because scouts aren't necessarily it. I think carriers can be it.
Insufficient minerals. More minerals required.
Well, good luck, have fun. Let's see if we can get it.
I am First Ascendant Janara, and I have been challenged to rack sheer by a faction of Tal'Darim who foolishly remain loyal to Amon. The Dark God bolsters their champion's strength. Send both of your armies to my side to bolster mine. I will emerge victorious.
There are not enough minerals.
Yeah, right? I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know about mass adept. I guess it all depends on the forces I go up against,
You
right?
must position both of your armies nearby in order to support me.
Because, like, if I'm going up against Banelings, that's not going to work. There's probably a couple different things that I could use.
Insufficient minerals.
Yeah, exactly. Banshees would destroy them, especially Avenged Banshees.
More minerals required. There are not enough minerals.
Well, greens are good. Some more pylons. Gonna need quite a few.
Insufficient minerals.
I'm gonna have to stop at 30 supply, I think.
More minerals required.
Sorry, 30 supply. 27 supply worth of drones. I don't want to get any further along than that, because I want to save everything I can for the rest of it.
base, they will regret it.
And then really it's just going to be about properly utilizing Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix.
Combat.
Everything's going to come down to that.
The Cyber's Arbiter is ready. Deploying onto the front line. Detecting hostile terror forces without hesitation.
The enemy's biomass will provide us
Immediate.
That must be placed. There are not enough minerals. Insufficient minerals.
Hierarch, as you will. Speak and you will. What would you ask of me?
Our allies are engaged in battle. Insufficient minerals. There are not enough minerals.
Again, we want to keep them far enough away. Hopefully the next wave, again, it seems like it's all going to be ground. Hopefully, it's probably going to be some banshees, like,
Ask of me.
because, you know, there has to be.
Upgrade complete. Our research is complete.
Carrier.
See if I can
We
get
have
one more
not
carrier
enough
out,
Vespene. More
and
minerals
then from
required.
there I'll go ahead and get
Glory
the,
to Glorious.
We require
Glory
more
to the
Vespene
purifiers. I hunger for
I require supplicants if I am to quell this uprising. Do not delay in sending me your armies.
Intaro as you will. Ready our defenses. Our foes are on the march.
More Vespene is required.
I hunger for battle. Your hierarch.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
My Stormlight Dragoon must be rebuilt. I hunger for battle.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Carrier has arrived.
Our allies' base is under siege.
We have met the enemy. Intaro. Carriers have arrived. Hierarch, what would you ask of me?
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Hybrids. I cannot stand against them for long. Kill them before I am overwhelmed! Enemy forces are supporting their champion psionically. They must be destroyed.
Nope,
The
don't want to go
Firstborn
there.
have
Jesus
engaged the
Christ.
enemy.
Honor guide me.
Our foes
I shall oversee this battle from above. Carrier has arrived.
I sense several elementals nearby. Their psionic bleeding is distracting me. Silence them if you have the forces to spare.
I shall oversee this battle from above.
Oh, it is, okay.
Our allies' base is under siege. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Carrier has arrived.
Support me with your armies now, or I will cross the edge of the pit!
Battle.
What would you ask of me?
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. We cannot warp there.
Alright.
We must construct additional cannons.
I already got the piles in the way, but that's okay.
We require more Vespene gas.
Carrier has arrived.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Your command.
Okay, I want to switch out of this armor.
Will fear my blades. Speak.
Okay,
I
we need to
am the blade.
Our allies' base is under siege.
A group of enemies seeks not allow that to happen.
Ignite your blades, my warriors. The enemy comes for our base. These are our tool. The arbiters fly again.
The enemy is using cloaked units. We need detectors now.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle. Warp there. Our allies' base is under siege.
Without hesitation.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Complete. Our upgrade has finished. Our allies' base is under siege.
Carrier has arrived.
Okay.
Our allies' base is under siege.
Amon's hybrids are greatly enhancing his champion's strength. They must be eliminated immediately.
More speed is required.
Enemy right now.
I'm just gonna keep some of these stasis ward at all times.
Hierarchy.
Insufficient minerals. A nuclear launch has been detected.
Hierarchy.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
I got him.
Another elemental has wandered onto the field of battle. Deal with it if you can.
So there is a little bit here that talks about the fact that if you can clear all the buildings, there is no more revivers.
Carrier has arrived.
I am beyond death.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
I'm level 15, level 90 with all of my, what the hell is it called?
We cannot
Mastery
move
points.
Carrier has arrived. How, brothers? So will I drive you to
Our
despair.
base is under siege. Our allies' base is under siege.
What's going on, BB Bonjour? Thanks for coming out to the stream.
Are engaged in battle. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
The skies are mine.
Enemy forces incoming. Slay them to the last.
Our allies are engaged in battle. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies' base is under siege. Our planet is under attack. Our
The
allies
enemies
are
are my
engaged in
friend.
battle.
Move in for the kill.
Our
The
supply
enemy
is
will fear
constrained.
my blades.
We cannot work there. We require additional pylons. We have not enough Vespine.
It seems Amon's lackeys are moving toward their champion. Intercept them.
I am the
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Biomass provider.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. We cannot work there. Upgrade complete.
Alright.
Our allies are engaged in battle. The Firstborn have engaged the
I
enemy.
will not
Our allies' base is under siege.
Arbiters fly again.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
I really don't want to switch out of the Arbiter armor. Because I think it's probably going to be the best thing I can do. Because it gives me the detection, which is really nice.
The firstborn have engaged the enemy.
I can sense the elemental's unrest. Slay it before it scurries away to breed.
I think I might be able to just steamroll at this point.
Our allies are engaged in battle. The firstborn have allies are engaged in battle.
Our foes shall become our resources.
And you will be heard.
Enemy stunned. Strike now.
Hunger for battle.
Upgrade complete. The firstborn have engaged
Enemy approaches. Prepare for battle. Hierarch, I am the blade. I shall oversee this battle from above. All forces to my location.
Our allies are engaged in battle. Launched a nuclear weapon. Pylon is under attack. The enemy is the firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Where the fuck is he? Where is he?
You have allowed Amon's champion to gain considerable
I can't see
ground.
him.
Correct this error.
Our upgrade has finished.
Psionic support from the hybrids turns the tide in Amon's favor. Put an end to it now!
Our allies are engaged in have engaged the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle. Our base is under siege.
Solarite Dragoon operational. My
We can support no more warriors. Our allies are engaged in battle. We can support no.
Our foes shall become our resources. Kill them!
That must be placed. More minerals. The firstborn have engaged the enemy. The firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies' base is under siege. That is not possible. We are at maximum supply.
I mean, basically, I'm just gonna be sitting here, just trying to get slowly further across the map.
Entaro Adu deploying onto the front line.
The firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Speak.
Enemy supplicants are headed toward their champion. Kill them all.
The firstborn have engaged the enemy.
My planetary armor is critically damaged.
It's time to I've got the enemy. Let's kill them.
Our allies are engaged in battle. The firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Alright, so Mass Carrier totally works again.
The firstborn have engaged the enemy.
What's going on, Mint Chino? Sorry, you got blue writing against the black background. I can't really see what you're writing.
allies are engaged in battle. Our allies' base is under siege.
Incoming enemy strike force. Be ready.
The Firstborn have engaged
I
the
shall
enemy.
oversee this battle from above.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Our enemies will burn.
Our allies are engaged in battle. Not enough energy.
Carrier has arrived.
That is not possible. We're at maximum supply.
No.
Your command. Without hesitation.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
What is Phoenix mastery points? Okay, so he's got mastery points that are based on
The enemy is sending forces to support their champion. Match their strengths.
so he's got mastery points
Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies are
that are based. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to think and play at the same time.
Our allies are engaged in
He's
battle.
got either Chrono Boost Mastery or Research Cost Reduction. He's got AI Attack Speed or AI Shields and Life. He's got Phoenix Attack Damage and Energy Regeneration while the suits are not in play.
Slay them quickly.
Have engaged the enemy. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Isa Atu. I am a dragoon once more. My Sunlight Dragoon must be
The
rebuilt.
Firstborn have engaged the enemy. That is not possible. We are at maximum supply. We can support no. Our allies' base is under siege.
Thank you.
Allies are engaged.
These hybrids possess immense psionic power. Destroy them, or that power will belong to their champion.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
I lead from the front.
Our base is under siege. Our allies are engaged in battle. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Okay, that's why.
Our allies are engaged. That is not possible. We are at maximum supply. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, I think we totally got this.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Without hesitation.
That is not possible. We are at maximum supply. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Enemy will fear my blade. Command.
And so now that we killed all the buildings, there's not going to be any more resers.
Attack now.
I hunger for battle. Isa Atu.
That was really good.
Looks like the enemy is heading for us. Let's go safe now.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle.
The enemy is providing their champion with psionic support. You must deny him their aid.
The Firstborn have engaged. Our allies are engaged in battle. The Firstborn have engaged.
So I have a feeling he's going to have the more kills. But I did make a lot of static defense for us.
That must be
establish fortifications on the path to the pit. Be prepared to set them ablaze.
Are engaged in battle.
He made a lot of lurkers, though. That's great.
Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle.
The hour is nearly at hand. Keep your armies close to me, so that I might strike the killing blow.
That was good.
And so
That was really good.
display. When the day comes, I hope Alarat proves to be a more fitting challenge.
Yeah, like I said, I was pretty sure he's gonna get more, especially with that immobilization wave, but that was really good. Anyways, yet another commander for Mutation Monday, week 51, Mutation 52. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure to hit that follow button. And again, try to like this. Thank you so much.